How's it going? If you're listening to this, you're probably like, what's speaking of which? I thought I was listening to Drunken Book Club. Well, before the podcast pretty much got rebranded into Drunken Book Club, we were speaking of which. And on those episodes, we did a lot of things that would kind of inspire the future show of Drunken Book Club. For instance, the Let's Reads, before they were even called Let's Reads. We mostly just read Give Yourself Goosebumps because they're a lot of fun. So strap in, have some fun, follow us on the actual socials, which are dbc_pod, and also the Patreon is patreon.com/drunkenbookclub. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Hello and welcome to speaking of which, it's not spooking of which, it's not October yet. Episode 93, Weese's episode.
Why is it my episode?
Because you were born in 93.
Oh, yeah.
Weren't you also, Max?
I was too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Max!
Wait, no, Dylan is 92.
I was going to say, I'm 92.
Yeah.
92.
Us three on this side is 92.
Yeah. And I am your host, Christopher the Rupel, joined with...
Sam.
Darren. And Max.
Weiss.
And Max. I think you have to go with and Weiss. He's the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
So cruel.
so...
I thought it was a Steven Universe thing, that and Pearl and then and...
And Steven!
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it.
That's
And-
true.
So,
I never realized that in the
Yeah,
theme
you're
song.
Steven.
yeah.
I didn't think
Because she
about
goes,
that.
and Pearl, and then he's like, and Steven, don't forget me.
Don't let me die.
Oh god, I haven't watched it in years.
Yeah, you
so
gotta
gay.
check them out. It's pretty good.
I gotta
It's
watch
so gay, and I
It's-
love it.
It's a
It's
lot better
okay.
than better than the filler they've been putting out.
it. That's good.
Because the filler was pretty bland.
Besides the big twist that I find out, it made me just drop everything I had in my hand.
Yep.
It was funny.
You're
'cause-
welcome, Max.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love being excluded.
Yeah, we love excluding at least one person in the group. Okay, so in this episode we're gonna we are actually doing a BYG of Give Yourself Goosebumps.
I feel like you picked the perfect time for it too.
Yeah, I was supposed to say it's Friday the 13th. Usually, we actually should have did this last week, so it could have been released on Friday the 13th. I usually try to
Get that
correlate
line
the
up.
days, but I have not been paying attention to the calendar. And for what it's worth, I haven't even chosen a topic for Rupel's Rupees yet.
And we need to do that soon.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's recording in like 2 weeks. I think I'm going to do a movie. I think I'm going to choose The Jerk, but I don't know yet.
I'd have to watch it then, because I never heard of it.
It's a fantastic. It's my personal favorite comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's starring Steve Martin, and he's like, he hates these cans.
Okay, no, I think
Yeah.
that
Fucking
sounds
great.
familiar. One observation though, I love that you're putting Friday the 13th the game.
That was on accident. I just put it there because it was it was sitting on the table. I'm like, I'll just stand this up.
Because you showed it to me last time.
Yep,
I'm
I
so
did.
proud of my Valentine's Day one that's hiding.
Yeah,
Why would you want to destroy Jason? If you could.
if you can.
If you can.
But if you could.
It's just a bad
You
game.
played the game,
I was gonna say,
Dylan.
you
You know you
played
want to
it.
kill him. He's fucking killing
Michael
you
Phelps.
and shit.
But he might, yeah.
He's trying to kill you with a giant toothbrush.
He has such good swimming skills though. He could easily.
He could.
He
easily.
does, I feel like he doesn't even swim, he just walks. And
Yeah,
then
he just charges.
No, he does. He
doesn't butterfly.
regular style, like freestyles.
I don't think he swims. I think he just charges the fuck at you because he's a giant monolith of a man.
Yes. Just pure muscle.
So on this episode of Give Yourself Goosebumps, we're doing Deep in the Jungle of Doom. This one was chosen by Max. Any particular reason you chose this one?
I like this fish thing on the front.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's got this gay-looking pink fish man who's licking one tooth, as
It's
you can see,
it's like a knockoff,
of the creature from the Black Lagoon.
yeah.
Hey.
So,
Would he be the creature from the Pink Lagoon?
I guess.
So one gay fish decided to have sex with another gay fish, and that turned into a gay fish frog.
Thank you, Louise. This book
Gay
was owned by
retarded fish.
Terrell Galashaw.
Terrell?
Terrell Galashaw.
That is...
If you're listening to it, hi.
Hi.
That is an amazing name.
Yeah, I was about to say, I buy a lot of these used either from eBay or from Bookman's. So there will be random times where they'll have the actual names on it, and this is one of the many times.
It's fun.
Alright, to start us off. Alright, Oh wait, no, that's not the right voice. Alright, junior explorers. I direct your attention to this magnificent specimen of Bromeliad acmea. I can't fuck. Oh, wait, this is a woman. On and on the guide.
Name it.
It's gonna say the same. On and on the guide, Mrs. Weedle drones. You can't believe you're stuck on a nature study tour. When you saw the brochure for the Junior Explorer Adventure Club at the front desk of your hotel, it looked great. 3 days hiking in the jungle with 10 other kids your age and an experienced jungle guide? How cool.
What the?
Come on, you begged your parents. We're in South America and you want me to sit by the pool all day? I could do that at home. Why did you take me to a foreign country if you didn't want to expose me to new things? Like penises.
I was gonna say, like, other people's
I
jobs.
mean,
What kind of kid does
That's
that?
a good point.
Now
Billy.
you wish
That's
your
a good
parents
point.
had said no. At least your best friend Zoe is with you on the hike. And even though the guide is as boring as possible, the jungle is pretty cool.
Best
Wait,
Heavy-
I have a question.
Yes.
What family goes, hey, we're going on this, like, vacation.
To South America, right?
And then your son's like, hey, can I bring my best friend? It's like,
It's like The Simpsons, you know?
No.
He got to bring Millhouse.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
no, what family actually does that?
I mean, to be fair, my Nola's family did that. It was Nola brought me, Nola brought her best friend to Taiwan. So it's like,
I mean, that happens
It
sometimes.
I was gonna say,
It's not super common thing. Like, I feel like it's a very white kid thing to do.
rich white kid.
Rich white kid thing to do, where they
I was
can
gonna
afford
say,
to
like-
take a friend.
yeah.
Like, I'm thinking, like, with my parents, they'd be like, are they paying for the fucking, like, their end of
Yeah.
the trip? Then if so, sure, why not?
Yeah,
Otherwise...
and that's exactly what it was. Like, we both paid our share.
Okay, so as I continue. Heavy vines hang crisscrossed over the trail. Strange and beautiful flowers in deep colors sprout from every side. As you follow behind Zoe, you stare at her ass.
Oh,
It's pretty tight.
Alright.
It's pretty nice.
there you go.
You notice a strange spiky flower with bright blue petals off to the side of the trail.
It reminds me of your dick.
Absent-mindedly, you reach out to touch it.
Oh,
A sudden breeze makes the bright blue petals shiver. No! The flower screams! Wait, what?
No, what?
what?
No! The flower screams.
Flower?
You pull your hand back at the last second. Race to page 2.
Oh my god.
Where you almost sexually assault a flower.
Great.
It's a
The scream
cockroach
continues.
birthday.
Don't touch that flower! It's only Miss Weedle. What's wrong, you ask? Is it poisonous? Does it shoot venom or something cool? Of course not, Mrs. Weedle huffs. That flower is an endangered species. You could have killed it. She
What?
turns and marches back to the front of the group. Woo, that was a close one, Zoe says, brushing the bangs away from her eyes. For a second there, I thought something exciting was actually going to happen. Zoe's cool. Way cool. That's one of the reasons she's your best friend. She has a sarcastic remark for everything. And she's not scared of anything.
What if she's so sarcastic?
Doesn't
That's why
afraid
she's
of
your best
anything.
Yep, and she's not scared of anything. That's why you know she's just as anxious as you are to break away from the group and do some real exploring. Just a moment ago, through the trees, you saw something else that was definitely worth checking out. There it is again, off to the right, about 20 yards away. Incredible! Your heart skips a beat at what you see. Find out what it is on page 37.
It's a marmoset.
What the hell?
It's a jacking off monkey.
Monkey's gonna steal your shit.
It's just staring at you. Starts jacking off harder.
About 20 yards off to the right, through the crisscrossing branches and leaves of the jungle, you see a bush. A big bush of vines. With feet!
Oh.
Damn, she needs a shave. That's right. 2 clawed feet, carved in stone, are sticking out from under the clinging vines. You figure it could be one of those tribal ruins in the jungle you've heard about. You heard there used to be some pretty dangerous tribes of headhunters in the area. You're dying to find out if they still exist. That's pretty fucking racist. That
I was
shit
gonna
didn't-
say,
Wait, what?
He's
that
dying.
shit didn't exist. Headhunters don't really exist.
Oh, that's funny.
you learn about how racist you truly are.
Headhunters shrink people's heads. Thank you, Captain Obvious. And they make sacrifices to ancient statues. Oh my god, this gets fucking an imbecile. He is rich and white.
Take your fucking MAGA cap off, you piece of shit.
At least that's what you've heard. Mrs. Weedle would have everyone thinking the most dangerous thing in the jungle was a bee. Or maybe an aphid. They eat endangered plants.
I mean, fair.
They do?
Zoe! You call up to her. Look over there. There's something weird about that bush. I wish we could go check it out. I've got an idea.
Okay.
Zoe says with a gleam in her eye.
She lifts up her skirt.
You've been friends with Zoe for almost your entire life, and you know that when you see that gleam in her eye,
She's fuck.
she's ready to take those pants off. It means you're about to get into trouble.
You're about to You're about to learn about a new type of bush.
Usually a fun kind of trouble, but always big trouble. If you get what I mean.
She gonna tell you to bend over?
Find out what kind of trouble on page 64.
Zoe was the
Damn,
man.
so close. Zoe was a man.
Zoe lifts up her skirt and says, "Suck it."
I'm actually Jim.
Oh, Mrs. Weedle. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Mrs. Weedle.
Zoe calls out. The group comes to a halt.
What was the name of that extremely rare flower you were describing this morning? The one that all the famous scientists are searching for?
Which one? You mean the Armelius Keratolocus?
What?
You
Is
just
that
make
the
that
one
up.
with the weird twisting orange petals and blue stems?
Zoe asked innocently. Yes, indeed, Mrs. Weedle answered. She starts to wring her fingers excitedly. What about the Keratolocus?
I saw it.
Zoe nearly shouts.
I really did.
Tootling the
Where?
face.
Where? Mrs. Weedle does a happy little jump.
I think it was over there.
Zoe says, pointing back down the path.
Or maybe it was that way.
She says, pointing to the left of the group. We should split up and search for it, you suggest. All the kids start talking at once. Now's your chance to sneak away.
Rubber.
Quick, sneak over to page 42.
I'm starting to feel like this
Wait,
is
guys. We have to sneak over to page 42.
I'm starting to think like the teacher is like a combination between Miss Frizzle and Mrs. Trenchpole from fucking.
See, I was thinking
Matilda.
Moira, because when I was doing the fucking ring of the hands, I was thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Moira the Steepling.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The two pants of
Exactly. Alright, page 42. You and Zoe dash off the path. I've noticed there hasn't been a single decision yet,
Yeah.
by the way. I was about to say, and there's not one on the end of this page either.
It's fine.
Son of a.
I was about to say,
bitch.
I really feel like we've been choosing a lot of cool paths, eh, guys?
Oh yeah.
You and Zoe dash off the path into the jungle. You hear Mrs. Weedle yelling behind you, "Quiet!" You can hear her, red-faced and out of breath. All the noise settles down, and Mrs. Weedle starts talking again. You stay very still and listen from your hiding place behind a big tree. We've got 2 good hours of hiking left to get to our campground for tonight.
Oh my god.
That gives us until 3 o'clock to find that Keratolocus. Now everyone, follow me!
Fuck you, teacher. I don't
It
wanna do
worked. They're looking for that flower, and as long as you hook back up with them again before 3 o'clock, they may never know you're gone.
that. This is like.
Can I make a
And you
prediction?
have
Yeah.
We're dead.
Probably.
I
already.
just feel like this low-key
And you
child
have
labor laws. Just
three hours to unhook that bra.
like...
Zoe, did you really see the Keratoloco whatever?
No way.
She says, grinning from ear to ear.
But now we get to explore each other's bodies.
More like we explore hers.
I
It's
got
just-
the dick, that gave me goosebumps.
You make your way. It gave me goosebumps on my dick. You
Oh,
make your
God.
way through the dense leaves and vines toward the stone feet that caught your eye before. Here it is, Zoe! You shout. There must be a statue underneath these vines. You both get a good grip on the creeping vines and yank them back. Your blood runs cold at what you see. Rush to page 47.
It's a giant dick.
Yeah.
It's
Hey!
giant
First page with a decision.
Go.
The creeping vines fall to either side of the statue. A hideous gargoyle carved out of gleaming white stone grins out at you. It's fucking Goliath, dude! It was
Fuck
crazy
yeah.
bulging eyes and long, sharp teeth. It looks like some kind of mutant cat creature.
Neat.
Oh, wait.
Gargoyle mutant cat creature.
That's really creepy.
Zoe says.
It gives me the shivers just looking at it.
Then you hear something else.
Oh.
It sounds like a low, deep growl.
Oh my.
It sounds like it's coming from the statue. You feel a hot blast of stale-smelling air on your face.
Quack.
That's when you notice the bits and pieces of blaster falling away from the statue. What's going on, you think? You shake your head and blink your eyes, but it doesn't help. The great stone beast lifts one of its clawed forepaws and slices at some vines still clumped around it. They fall in pieces to the ground. Run! Zoe screams, grabbing at you. But which way? There are 2 paths leading away from where you are. Down the path on the left, you see a small pool and a waterfall. Maybe you could swim away from the beast. To the right, you see a clearing with heavy sticks and rocks.
And as you run away,
All
the
right.
stone statue yells out, "Welcome to the legends of Hidden Temple!"
It's not Olmec. To fight the beast with sticks and stones, run to page 11. Or to try your luck with the water, rush to page 68.
The
Alright.
cocktease 68 because it's right next to 69.
Yeah.
That and getting all nice and wet.
So, water,
Water.
water,
Yeah, water.
water,
Okay,
and water.
yeah.
Okay, 68.
Hey.
Right next to 69.
Hey.
Is there something on 69?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing special. I guess you get trapped or something by a woman? I don't know. You race toward the waterfall. Maybe you can lose the giant gargoyle that way. The stone beast chasing you kind of looks like a cat, you think. And cats hate water, right? Down the path, a small pool of water is surrounded by lush tropical plants and flowers. From 50 feet above, a river cascades down into the pool, sending up a thick mist. Jump into the water! Zoe shouts. She does a perfect cannonball from the mossy bank. You glance around. The stone beast appears on the path behind you. Its hideous jaws snap wildly out of the air. Its thick stone leg muscles are bunched up, ready to pounce. Turn to page 51!
No.
I don't wanna.
Shit.
Too late, I already did.
Damn it. Do I have to?
Yes.
You stare into the crazy bulging eyes of the stone creature. It looks a little like a Chinese parade dragon, you think. It's baring its teeth at you in a hideous grin. You've got to make your move. Since the beast is made of stone, it probably can't swim. There's only one catch. Neither can you! Desperately, you cast your eyes around on the ground next to you. There's a big stick. You'll definitely need something if you're going to fight off the gargoyle.
Oh my god.
Then again, maybe the stick would help you float. If you jumped into the water, you pick it up. The gargoyle swishes its tail angrily and licks its chops with its huge gravel-coated tongue. What's it gonna be? Risk drowning or take your chances with the beast? Better make your move before it pounces.
Risk drowning. Fuck.
Okay, wait.
You
So the
legit
water was a choice, but we couldn't fucking swim.
Yeah, ain't it great?
Not only that, but at the beginning of the book, he talked about staying by the pool side.
Yeah.
Does that mean
By the pool.
Does that mean he's like, yeah, I can sit by the pool at home? Why would you ever do that if you can't swim? What's the fucking point?
You might as well just stay in the hotel and watch
learn
the
how to swim.
shitty channels.
Yeah.
Porn.
The best ones I had were like weird
Well,
Japanese
wait,
stations.
this era, it would be like the fuzzy thing. It's like, I think that's a tit.
Well, I mean, that's even if they have it at this place. Alright, so here's our choice. To fight the stone beast with the stick, turn to page 112. To jump into the water with the stick, turn to page 78.
If we played any RPGs, this thing is stronger than us, and we have a stick for a weapon.
Jump into the
fight him.
water.
I say fight with the stick.
I was gonna say we might
Do
as
it.
well.
Fight,
I say we're gonna die if we fight with the sticks. I'm gonna say water.
water,
Risk it.
Fuck it. Fight it.
fight it.
Water.
Okay,
Tiebreaker.
50-50. Alright, Max. Fighting, you... Okay, go ahead and flip it.
Alright.
Call it in the air for yours.
Heads.
12.
It's
Alright,
heads.
We
alright,
fight.
we're fighting it.
Fuck!
112.
Let it be on the record. Me and
You
Santos
did.
right.
That's it. That's all the page says is you
Maybe.
did.
We never fucking.
Oh, wait, no. I want to fix that.
There we
The
go.
stone creature opens its mouth to roar. You see rows and rows of white stone teeth with sharp rocks.
Oh.
You tighten your grip on the stick and prepare to fight.
Don't be crazy.
Zoe shouts from the pool.
He's much too big for you.
If
That's
you know
what she
I mean.
said.
No.
Too late for that now. The gargoyle pantses, flying through the air. Rip! Its cold stone claws tear through the material of your shirt as it pushes you down. The stone beast pins you to the ground by your shoulders. It sticks out its tongue and licks your face. Ah!
Is it
You scream in pain as the rough surface of its tongue scrapes across your
Okay.
cheek.
Oh,
Over and over again. Looks like he's got you licked. The end.
Yay! I'm
Alright, so we're going to page 78.
It's
Fucking
just,
fun.
it's just licking you. That's it.
I mean, to be fair, gravel, like basically rubbing your face in gravel.
Yeah.
Ow.
He's legit just rubbing your face in the fucking cement.
That's
All
true, I
around,
didn't
the
think
girl's
about
just in the background like, he's too strong.
Oh, shit.
I guess I gotta go.
that.
Alright.
My parents said to be home at 12.
Just... What?
His parents.
No, her parents.
Her parents aren't there.
Yeah.
Remember, they're in South America.
They're dead.
They're dead.
My parents are dead!
She's Batman.
That's how she can afford to go.
Yeah, she paid for the whole trip for everybody.
That's why she got to go. She's like, bitch, I'm paying.
Alright, just as the gargoyle pounces at you, you do a clumsy backward dive off the bank into the water. You plunge down into the deep pool, gripping the heavy stick with both hands. It seems as if you're underwater for too long. But then, Your face and arms break the surface, and you can breathe again. The stick floats! Thank goodness. You made it! Zoe cheers. Yeah! You cry in triumph, gasping for air. The water is icy cold. It's like taking a bath in an ice cube tray. It's South America. It'd be fucking warm.
I was gonna say it'd be nice and like pleasantly
snakes.
warm.
Yeah. Snakes and fish and shit.
And
And that fish that
parasites.
swims up
Can
your
deer
I'm
you.
about to say, yeah.
Yeah, Kandiryu.
Yeah.
Look, Zoe says breathlessly. She points to the shore. The stone beast is prowling back and forth on the bank. It looks angry. It won't come near the water, Zoe declares. Excellent, you say, shivering. But what do we do now? If we stay in here much longer, I think I'll freeze to death. I'm already starting to lose feeling in my toes.
Oh, nice.
Zoe doesn't say anything. Her teeth are chattering too hard. You feel your feet beginning to grow numb from the freezing water.
Neat.
Are you destined to become 2 human ice cubes?
Yes.
Or you'll be torn apart by the big walking rock?
Could
Dog
be-
paddle over to page 6 to find out if you can have any hope.
We can cuddle for warmth.
yes.
You can let go of the stick in your pocket.
That's not a stick.
Is that chapstick?
Yeah.
It's not a rock thing.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah, it's cherry. Try it. Cherry flesh flavored.
It's a frozen popsicle.
It just breaks off.
It's a fucking otter pop.
It's a fucking
Eat the otter pop! Eat the otter pop! Enjoy the otter pop!
So you use your teeth to scrape it.
Eat the otter pop!
I'm
Just-
getting all the bad visions right now.
Sam, stop that.
Eat my otter pop. No teeth.
The gargoyle growls at you from shore and slashes one of its razor-sharp claws through the air. Meanwhile, you're starting to lose feeling above your knees now. You never knew water could be this cold. Things are looking grim. Let's be calm about this, you say. There must be something we can do.
Yeah, right.
Zoe moans, rolling her eyes.
Why don't we just swim right up the waterfall?
Ha ha. Very funny, you retort. Sometimes Zoe's sarcasm isn't so cool. But you stare at the waterfall anyway. The water pounds down from the jagged cliffs. Above, oh my god, I can't read. Sunlight turns the falling streams of water many deep shades of blue and green. But that's not what you're looking at. There's something else. You think you can make out the outline of something behind the falls. Something big. Something dark. Is it another stone beast? Hurry to page 31 and find out.
Legend of Zelda, there's something
It's an
secret
African
about
American.
Noah.
It's a big black cock. Just walking around.
Is it her big black cock?
I thought.
You imagine Zoe being black?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because Zoe's...
No, just because, I mean, like, we were implying that she had the dick, and why not?
What?
Wait, what does that have to do
What?
with race?
Because it's a big black cock.
She has a big black cock, that's
Okay,
why.
Okay.
So it's her. Okay, I get it now.
I understand now.
Okay.
See, I thought you were
Carter
fleeing
Spaniel.
out of nowhere.
Alright, this sentence pisses me off.
Okay.
No, it's not another stone beast you see behind the waterfall. It's the mouth of a cave.
Oh.
How can you not tell the two fucking apart?
Like, it's wider than a person?
Well, and a cave looks different than a fucking beast.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the
We might not be able to go up the waterfall, you say to Zoe, but maybe we can go through it. Come here and look. Clutching your floating stick, you paddle over toward the pounding falls and mist. Zoe follows you.
Cool.
Zoe shouts,
There's a cave behind the falls. Maybe we can crawl through and find a way out of this mess.
You take a deep breath and dive down, stick and all, under the tremendous spray created by the waterfall. The water pushes you down for a moment. Your eyes and ears fill with pounding foam. When you come up again, you are behind the sheet of water in the mouth of the cave. The sunlight shines through the mist, creating tiny rainbows in the air. It's pretty to look at the pool through the waterfall. The cave behind you isn't nearly so pretty. Dark, jagged rocks cut out from its black mouth. A warm, moist wind blows against your face. Then you feel something slimy brush against your leg underwater. What was that? You think... But before you can think again, it grabs your foot and pulls you under.
Oh, no.
Quick, splash over to page 125.
Oh, shit! It's the fish man!
It's fucking Dick Man.
Dick Man. The secret boss from Mega Man?
Dick man.
Not so secret anymore. I
Dick?
just gave myself a facial.
His actual name is Richard.
Beautiful.
My water splashed me. Go ahead.
His actual name is Richard.
Yeah,
You
Richard
came
Man.
a little bit.
Richard man.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. The icy water fills your eyes, ears, and mouth. You gulp for air only to swallow water, cough, and sputter. You thrash your arms, but it feels as if you're still sinking. In your panic, you let go of your stick.
Oh, no.
Your lungs begin to ache. You open your eyes and try to see what it is that has pulled you under. It's no good. All you can see is the blurry blue of water.
You died.
Water everywhere.
Oh, that sounds like a beginning of nursery rhyme.
With one last burst of strength, you shake off the thing that has you by the foot. Gasping for air, you reach the surface. You look back in terror and see Zoe. She's red-faced and giggling. Zoe! You shout. You know I can't swim.
Sorry.
She laughs, treading water.
You look so scared staring into the cave like that. I just couldn't resist giving you a little dunk.
Bitch.
I'm not scared.
Dude,
You
you're lucky
protest.
that-
I was just wondering if we'll be able to find a way out. It's so dark in there.
Just wondering, huh?
Zoe teases.
Want me to go first?
Yeah, I
If
thought
you
it was
want
fun
Zoe
when
to
I
lead-
almost murdered you.
Yeah.
It's
If you want Zoe to lead, then follow to page 52. If you want to go first, proceed to page 83.
psycho.
Let the bitch go first.
Psycho. Yeah, I'm about to say
See, I was
that.
gonna say she forfeits the right to lead after she almost drowns you, but let
No,
her
no,
lead.
no! Fucking let her go first. Because if something is in there, let her die.
My
You
thing
can
is,
run.
she
Okay.
got rid of the only sense of buoyancy that kid had, so it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're letting her go first, everybody?
Yeah, let's let her go first.
Yeah.
Okay. Page 52. You know there's no going back. Not with that gargoyle creature outside. This cave is your only hope. But still, it's so dark and spooky in there. You go first, Zoe. You say as you pull yourself out onto the rocks. You gesture toward the creepy cave with one hand. If you're so brave then, you just go right ahead.
Okay, scaredy cat, follow me.
She says as she steps into the mouth of the cave. You stay right behind her.
And you enter the mouth of her cave.
Oh.
You are both dripping wet and shivering,
Oh.
but a warm breeze is blowing through the cave. It dries you as you go.
Oh.
Well, that's
That's not how that works.
Your eyes
Yeah.
adjust to the darkness. Jagged rocks will
She
hide
might
the
need a
walls of the
doctor.
cave.
Man, you might need to see a doctor for that.
You move slowly through the dark. Zoe tells you when there's a boulder or a ditch. You walk for what seems like an eternity. Then you see something totally unexpected. Light! Look! You shout to Zoe. That must be the way out. Go to page 88, bitches!
Penis.
Wait. We just find the exit, so what's the point of fucking
Well,
making
we don't
the
know
choice
that.
of who goes first?
I'm actually kind of curious how if you had gone first, if you guys would have added the
You
end.
died,
moment.
yeah.
You go right back in the water, you realize you can't swim and drown.
You
You
go
slip
the
into
wrong
the
way.
water. She pulls you back into the water.
She shoves her head under the water, and she holds it, and holds it, and
Alright.
holds it.
Zoe speeds over the rocks towards the bright light. You hurry to keep up. You can't wait to get out of this cave and meet up with your group. Even Mrs. Weedle is sounding pretty good to you right now. But when you glance up, you see you have stumbled into some sort of large underground chamber. The light you saw was not from the sun. It was torchlight, cast by hundreds of blazing torches that decorate the room you now stand in.
Oh.
Cool.
Zoe murmurs,
What is this place?
a sex dungeon.
the cavern is so tall, you can't even see the ceiling, but the floor is covered in soft carpets of lava! No, just
Oh.
soft carpets.
Sorry.
I think-
Soft carpet of lava. It's soft as it burns.
At the end of the room, a small pyramid rises. It looks just like the ones we studied in ancient history class.
You think?
You whisper, pointing to the pyramid.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
God.
this isn't history. This is now.
Oh my
Check
God.
out that throne.
You're in a
God,
shitty
fucking
casino.
damn.
Zoe says in amusement. At the top of the pyramid is a golden throne draped with what appear to be tiger skins.
Oh.
This is South America. Tigers don't exist here. Zoe walks over to it, gaping at the splendid throne. But you're starting to feel nervous. Somebody lit all those torches,
Yeah.
and you're not so sure you want to be around when they get back.
Yes, we do.
Too late.
Uh-oh.
Zoe
fuck?
whispers,
That's too late.
Somebody's coming on me.
Ah.
who is it? Clue in on page 63.
I have two major problems with that. One, ancient history class?
Yeah, I know. No one calls it that. It's called history class.
Yeah, exactly. The other one is, how do you mistake sunlight for torchlight? It's fire. It flickers.
they're
It would
kids.
move.
Well, they said it was like hundreds of torches.
I mean, but
It's a
still,
shitty casino.
it
What
would-
do
it
you
would
want?
Flicker. It would
Yeah.
still like move, and you'd be
They're
like,
stupid.
To be fair, they are
They're
morons.
stupid.
Yep, okay.
What do you expect from
He's
this?
the one that's like, oh, let's go in the water. Oh, wait, I can't swim.
Oopsie, I fucked up. I forgot something important about myself.
I forgot a basic human thing, the fact that I can't swim. Shit.
Alright, so the page next to this has an option to turn to page 69, by the way. But we're not on that page.
Damn it.
Do it!
From every corner of the room, from each crevice, dark forms step out of the shadows. They move in, circling around you. Some of them are shorter than you, some taller. And as they step into the torchlight, you realize with a chill that pierces you to the bone, there's something very unhuman about them. The first thing you
Racist.
notice is their bizarre heads.
Oh.
They look like hideous puffballs.
Eee.
They're perfectly round and covered in slimy white fuzz,
Oh,
like
come.
moss. Their eyes are big gelatinous blobs, glossy and white. You're almost too grossed out by their heads to notice, but their bodies are covered with heavy, gray, rock-like scales instead of skin. As if someone dipped them in glue and rolled them in a gravel pit.
Is it nothing?
No, it's definitely not that.
Yeah.
It's definitely not that. What are they? Some forgotten race of cave people? With big blobby eyes to help them see in the dark?
They're mole people.
Maybe that's what happens to you if you spend too much time underground, you think. They are moving in on you and Zoe. Your knees are starting to feel shaky as they draw nearer. Are they friends or enemies? Rush to page 91.
Crab people. Crab people.
Look like crab.
Tastes like people.
That's the wrong way.
Yep.
Look like...
Fuck like
wait,
people.
Tastes like crab.
Fuck
Look
like
people. Really, Sam?
Yes.
I like mine better.
Tastes like people.
What do these bizarre cave people want from you? You wonder as they come closer and closer. Look up there! Zoe yells. She points to the pyramid. All the creatures fall to their knees suddenly. A huge figure appears on the throne at the top of the
Oh my
pyramid.
God.
He must be 10 feet tall. His face is covered with strange, slimy moss, like the others, but it is gold-colored, not white. And huge horns stick out of each side of his big, spongy head.
Oh my god.
He wears a robe of animal skins. Greetings! He booms. He speaks English.
That
The
makes
cave
sense.
creature draws toward you.
They might
Maybe
have
they just
Wi-Fi.
want to say hello. Like the,
I stand by my casino thing now.
maybe they just want to say hello, like their king. Then again, why are they surrounding you if they are friendly? In a flash, you scan the cavern for an escape route. They are all around you. But off to your left, there seems to be a gap. If you make a break for it now, you just might get away from them. Or you could stay and hear what the big king has to say. Who knows? He could be nice. Possibly. It's your choice.
Honestly.
To make a run for it, race to page 131. To hear the king out, turn to page
I kind of
107.
want to hear the king out.
I want to hear the king out because knowing this fucking kid will start to hear the kid. He'll try to run away and realize he can't run and like fall.
He
Yeah,
can't
he actually
fit
has
into
no
holes.
legs.
I'm paraplegic.
Yeah.
Now
That's why he can't swim.
I'm in a wheelchair.
Like, I'm just saying, it's one of those things of, like, knowing
Right.
this fucking kid.
So we're hearing the king out?
Yeah, but also, one thing I want to note is, shouldn't it be Buenos Dias? You're in South America.
It could technically be Portuguese
I would
if
say
they're
Portuguese.
Or
original.
it could be some, like, native language that's,
Yeah.
like, dying out kind of
Aboriginal.
thing.
But why greetings?
Greetings!
Greetings! I'm white!
I'm the ultimate
No.
king.
It specifically said golden.
Yeah.
Oh,
The other people are white.
he's the ultimate
I'm
twins.
black!
You decide to hear what the king has to say.
Alright.
Maybe the king will show us a way out. Oh wait, I did the wrong voice. Whatever. You whisper to Zoe, "Humans!" His voice booms through the cavern. "Come forward!" Two of the rock people grab you, one on each arm. Their hands are covered in stone chips. The stone digs into your skin. Ow! You exclaim. "Let us go!" Zoe cries. The rock people drag you both up to the top of the pyramid. They throw you down at the king's feet. Maybe you should have run when you had the chance.
God damn
Turn to
it.
page 135.
Well, we don't know if we're dead yet.
We're sacrifices.
Not yet.
Snacrifice.
And it's okay. It won't work. We're not virgins.
Punta, punta. I'm just kidding.
The king of the cave people peers down at you. All the features on his face are covered by soft golden fuzz. The thick horns stick out from the sides of his enormous round puffball
Oh
head.
god.
He's so tall that you're getting a cramp in your neck from looking up at him.
I'm getting an erection.
We live in this mountain. It is our home. You have trespassed here, he says as he lowers himself majestically to his throne. Zoe interrupts him.
Excuse me, Mr. King, sir. I mean, Your Highness. I mean, whatever your name is. Her face is turning red.
Yes, what is it, human? He asked impatiently.
We're very sorry to have busted into your home like this. You really shouldn't be here.
Zoe says, brushing her brown bangs out of her eyes, like she always does when she's nervous.
If you'd kindly show us how to get back, we'd gladly leave.
Ha ha! Very funny! Bellows the king. All the cave creatures start snorting and chuckling. Silence! The king bellows, cutting his subjects off. He leans forward and grabs Zoe by the arm. Find out what happens next on page 116.
Later, Zoe. Bye, Felicia.
She gonna get pregnant.
I made the king.
I made the just the book.
You should have just made the Burger King. I'm just imagining him like that. The king gazes into Zoe's face and bellows, "If you want us to show you the way out, you're going to have to earn it." He lets go of her and she tumbles back to the ground next to you.
I've watched enough Zone animation
Yeah.
to know what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
I shall set you a task. If you can accomplish it in a certain amount of time, I will let you go free. If you cannot... The king shakes his horned head sadly. Your Majesty, what will happen to us if we can't do it? You ask bravely. I will keep you here as my slave forever.
Why does he sound like he's talking like a conehead?
He roars because he is a conehead. It's Mr. Conehead.
Yeah,
All the stone people snort and giggle as if their king just told the best joke ever. The king claps his stony hands 3 times. Bring forward the timepiece, he commands. Excuse me.
Piece.
The timepiece.
the royal icon.
Turn forward to page 120.
Cock piece. Why does he have a cock piece?
Again, I've seen enough animation to know where this is going.
4 servants hurry up the steps of the pyramid with a huge golden cage. Within the cage is an enormous hourglass. They place the timepiece in front of the king. The king points a stony finger at you and Zoe. You must bring me 3 pieces of gold from inside this mountain.
What?
His voice echoes through the cavern. You have 1 palooka to find the gold.
1 what?
Zoe asks, 1 palooka! The king answers, it's our unit of time measurement here in the mountain.
Okay, well, first off, do we get like a moment to learn this shit? Come on.
Like, is Palooka, like, 1 Palooka done?
For
or
what
is
it's
it...
worth, they don't know our times because, you know, what's
Yeah,
up, they
but
don't have the
they-
sun.
Yes.
Or why not? If they have a fucking hourglass, till the sand runs out.
That at least, like,
I don't
that's
know.
universal.
Oh, pardon me, sir, you interject. But do you know what that breaks down to in human time? Hours and minutes, maybe?
Please tell they know.
You tap on your watch to show them what you're talking about. I don't know, the king snaps. Here, take my pocket timepiece.
What the
He hands
fuck?
you a beautiful little hourglass in a silver box.
Oh my god.
It's so small it fits right in your hand. That was a gift from my mother, the king says, bowing his head. If you lose it, I will boil you in lava. He doesn't look like he's joking either. On the count of 3, we will flip the timepieces together. 1, 2, quick, turn to page 3.
No way.
Yeah.
That's great.
Page 3.
3! The king claps his hands 3 times, and the servants flip the timepiece over. You do the same thing to the miniature timepiece in your hand. The sand pours through the glass. If you tuck that baby hourglass into your shirt pocket, it fits perfectly. You have 1 palooka. Now bring me 3 pieces of gold. The king bellows. You glance around the chamber. There are tunnels everywhere. Come on, you shout to Zoe. Let's go. Wrong voice again. The 2 of you...
Zoe's very confused.
Yes. It's you, actually.
You
Max
keep
might be
talking
right
to
on
her
this
in her
one.
voice. She's just like,
Let's go. What the
The
fuck?
2 of you head for the biggest tunnel leading away from the chamber. If you have 1 palooka to find the gold, just how long is a palooka anyway? You wonder. Flip to page 58 to start the quest.
Real
I
question.
mean, if you like they're stupid and not paying attention to the fact they have a fucking hourglass, but Palooka's probably when it ends.
A palooka's probably an hour, since it's an hourglass.
Wow.
What was a gift from my mother?
Mother! You and Zoe race down the big tunnel. Where are we going to find gold? You wonder aloud to Zoe.
I don't know.
Zoe replies,
It's not like your average scavenger hunt. Gold is pretty hard to come by.
the tunnel is wide and well lit by lanterns that hang from the walls above every 5 feet. Smaller tunnels branch off to the sides of the main tunnel.
Quick, let's take this one.
Zoe chooses. She's pointing to a tunnel that curves downward. There might be some gold deeper down toward the center of the earth. Above you see a tunnel that goes straight up. There's a ladder cut into the stone. Want to take the tunnel that goes down? Turn to page 14. Want to take the ladder above you instead? Climb to page 98.
Minecraft tells me to go down.
Well, but if we go up, maybe we can just find a way out and just fuck off. And
But you took his mother's hourglass, and he's gonna fucking hunt you.
Screw him and his mother.
No.
Just throw it back down the hole
Okay,
afterwards.
down, up,
It's gonna become
Let's go
Indiana
down.
Jones.
Down.
It's just like
Down.
they're gonna chase
down,
after us.
down, down.
Down to the bottom of the screen.
There's a hole. There's a hole.
Let's take the tunnel that goes down, you say. You pull the timepiece out of your pocket to check it. Hurry! We've only got 2/3 of the palooka left.
Takes you that fucking long to decide?
Even if we do get the golden time, do you think we'll make it back to the group before they take off? Liz asked, glancing at her clunky watch. It's already 2:30. We only have half hour left. Let's worry about the gold first. If we get out of this mess, we'll meet up with Mrs. Weedle somehow, you remark. You follow Zoe down the narrow tunnel. This one is not as well lit as the others. There is only one lantern above every 20 feet. I like that you know it's 20 feet. Even though Zoe is right in front of you, sometimes you bump into her because you can't see her and can't help yourself. Sexual harassment's fun when it's in the dark. Ouch! Zoe complains. Walk further behind me. You don't have to walk on my heels. Sorry, you answer. I'll hang back a little. The tunnel twists and turns. Zoe gets so far ahead of you that you feel as if you're alone. Your sneakers crunch on the loose rocks on the floor of the path. The sound echoes down the passageway. You can hear your heart beating. Boom, 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 boom. Flip to page 33.
Oh no.
You stumble along the darkly lit tunnel, listening to your heartbeat. How will you find 3 pieces of gold when it's so dark you can hardly see your hand in front of your face? Boom, 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 boom. Your heartbeat makes the only sound. I don't even hear Zoe's footsteps anymore.
Oh shit.
You think to yourself as you tramp through the passageway.
She just let you pass her and should fucking with you again.
That's when the tunnel ends. That's right. You walk smack into a rounded stone wall. You're in a small cave. Huge boulders block the path ahead. It's a dead end. Where did Zoe go? She was right in front of you. Your heartbeat speeds up. Boom, 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 boom. Where is she? Look for her on page 104.
She did. Yeah.
I stand by that she was just fucking with you and she's sitting back there laughing her ass off.
Where could Zoe have gone? The tunnel is the dead end. There's no way out, and you are right behind her. Zoe! You call. Zoe, where are you? Where are you? You. Your voice echoes back. That's when you notice the tip of a shoe sticking out from behind the boulder over to your left. It's a green shoe. The tip of it curves upward, like an elf shoe. Who's there? Oh wait, this is you demanding. Who's there? You demand. Turn to page 26, quick.
I was hoping it was the elf.
It'd be great if it was just an elf.
You can't see around the boulder to see who it is that's wearing the weird little shoe, but you're sure that whoever it is had something to do with the disappearance of your friend. Who's there? You repeat. Just me, your friendly neighborhood troll.
What?
A tiny man steps out from behind the rock. He carries a bright lantern that casts a flood of light in the tiny chamber. The troll is wearing a cute little mountain climber's outfit, complete with lederhosen and striped white and green stockings.
Why would he wear that in South
A
America?
white beard covers his wrinkled face. He would look like a tiny clown, but he has an evil expression on his face.
Oh, shit.
His mouth is set in a hard line, and his eyes, you realize with shock, are red. Where's my friend? You ask the troll. Well, I can't remember. What was the voice I was doing for him?
Whoa!
I'm gonna make him German. Well, there's no way to greet someone. The fellow snaps. He walks over to you. He comes up to your waist. My name is Crumby. What's yours? He extends his hand up to you. He leans towards you with his hand out, scowling. There's something wicked in those red eyes. Do you shake his hand? Go to page 29. Or you do avoid his handshake? Turn to page 81.
Fucking shake his hand. Fuck it.
You wouldn't shake this hand?
Fucking shake.
Okay, shake. Dylan?
Yes.
Shake.
Why not?
Alright, we're gonna shake his
And
hand.
also, it makes sense he's German. I mean, we're in South America, and that's where the Nazis were.
I would have said no, but his German accent suddenly makes me calm.
Exactly.
You don't want to be rude, so you lean down to shake his hand. As you're shaking his hand, the troll gazes into your eyes and smiles a slow, menacing smile.
Oh my God.
Why, those eyes aren't so bad after all, you think to yourself. I can see my reflection in them. And there's something else. You gaze deeper into the troll's twirling red eyes.
Oh shit.
There's your mom and your dad. There's your house. What are they doing in there? The eyes twist you around. You feel dizzy. The rocks of the cave are spinning. Yet you search deeper into his eyes. Your mom and dad are crying. They're crying over someone. You look deeper. Deeper into the red eyes. They're crying over you because they'll never see you again. While you've been gazing deeper and deeper into the tiny man's eyes, he's been hypnotizing you. And he has made you his slave for the rest of your life.
What the fuck?
Too bad you couldn't resist that handshake, because now you'll never be able to resist anything the troll tells you to do. The end.
It makes
What
it
an
sound like you're a
asshole.
sex
That's your,
slave.
I blame Chris for making him a nice German troll.
Germans are not nice people!
But
You shouldn't trust Germans!
I literally said, "Oh yeah, since the Nazis went down." Oh, it's nice.
You said to shake his hand. You can't argue this.
You
No,
made,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying you said to shake his hand too.
you made him sound so
Nope.
nice.
No.
that
We
I-
gotta get a good ending, damn it. We're going to page 81.
Do it.
Nice to meet you, Cronby, you say to the troll, burying your hands in your pockets. Have you seen my friend Zoe? The troll wrinkles up his brow as if he's thinking very hard. Is she about this tall? He says, holding a hand up to exactly Zoe's height. With freckles and hair and a face that not very good manners. Yeah, you nod. That sounds like her. Yeah, Cronby says, sticking his hand in his pockets and imitating you. I saw which way she went. Where is she, you demand? The troll sits down on top of a small rock and crosses his legs. I'll tell you where she went if you tell me what you're doing down here. It's not often we see human kids down here, he says with curiosity. To make a long story short, you explain, that's what happened. We were chased inside the waterfall, and we've got to find 3 pieces of gold for the king, or we'll be turned into slaves. Oh, you must be scared, he whispers. No, I'm not scared at all, you say with confidence. Not at all, eh? Crombie says his red eyes glimmering. Well, you're in luck. Look what I have here. Flip to page 71 to see what he's got.
You're getting more Irish.
I swear to God, if it doesn't gold.
It's gonna be a dick. He's gonna make you suck his cock for the
It's
gold.
dangerous to go no
And it goes by the... He's just a man with dwarfism, so it looks really
In
huge.
Crombie's tiny fist are 2 little nugs. Yeah, that's right. He's got weed. Gotta smoke up with Crombie. Yeah.
No, he's not German, he's Dutch.
Whatever.
Yeah, now he's douche.
He's some kind of rock people.
Alright, in Crombie's tiny fist are 2 little nuggets of shimmering gold. Well, if you could get them from the troll, you'd be more than halfway home. I'll play you for the gold, Crombie bargains. Play what? Well, since you're not scared of anything, I'll ask you a question about something really scary. If you get the question right, you get the gold, and I'll show you where your friend is. So, he does know about Zoe. What if I get the question wrong, you ask? Well, then, I get to keep the gold and your friend. The troll has an evil glint in his eye. You see, I like to eat human beings. They're so chewy. If you lose, you have to help me carry Zoe to my kitchen. She's too heavy for me to carry by myself. He giggles in anticipation. No way, you shout. You'd never bet on your best friend's life. But I'm afraid you have no choice, the troll whispers. Hell, what do you say of her? You don't even know where she is. Crombie throws his head back and laughs. The troll is right. You must play. Go to page 15 to decide your fate. And Zoe's.
Alright, quest and subquest.
Alright.
Let's do it.
I need a little water. Oh my god! It's a fucking Goosebumps question.
Yay!
Oh my God.
Crombie says, leaning up against the boulder. Let me think. Don't think for too long, you tell him, pulling the hourglass out of your pocket. I've only got a third of a palooka left.
What the fuck is a palooka, you stupid kid?
Okay, if you're so brave, the troll says, then you must read a lot of scary books. Have you ever heard of R.L. Stein?
Holy shit. Are you
fucking-
kidding me?
Of course, you shout. Your voice echoes down the hallway. You're a Goosebumps expert. You're going to ace this question.
Shit.
In the book Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes, a vicious animal scares the lawnmowers away. Is it a bat or a dog? Easy, you think to yourself. Well, guys, do you know?
Wouldn't it be a dog? I want to say dog.
I want to say dog.
Alright, so dog, turn to page 30.
7.
I swear to God. If it's not dog, I'm so angry.
It was a dog. Joe and Mindy's dog Buster, you say with confidence. You watch as the troll's face turns scarlet. His skin almost matches the fiery cold color of his eyes. No, no, no! He screams. You mean I got it wrong, you guess? No, you got it right. I made the question too easy. Excellent. You did it. No, no, no!
Excellent.
Bill and Ted.
Excellent.
Crombie screeches, throwing his body on the ground and hammering it with his tiny fist. I haven't had a meal in 20 years. The troll moans. That's your problem. I won fair and square, he declared. Now show me where Zoe is and give me my gold.
Give me my nugs.
Why don't you give me one last chance? We could bet for another piece of gold. He wheedles.
Shit.
Weedles!
That way, you would have all three and you could go free. You hesitate. I don't know. Come on, it'll be fun. He
The
pleads.
gambler.
I'll ask you another Stein question after all time is running out. It's a hard call, but you've got to make a decision.
Do it.
Let's do it.
The gambler in me says you do it.
We do it.
The native in you mean?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, you announced. I accept your challenge. Good. If you get it right, I'll give you 3 pieces of gold and you and Zoe will go free. If you lose, though, he rubs his hands together greedily, I get to keep both you and Zoe. Gulp.
What?
What's the question, you ask?
What?
In your head, you're trying to remember every Goosebumps book you ever read. In a book called The Cuckoo Clock-a-Doodle, there's a boy who has a little sister who's a real pain. Is her name Tara the Terrible or Tanya the Terror? That question is harder, but you know the answer. I actually know this one. What am I
Really?
going to say?
No.
Is it Tara or Tanya, guys?
I want to say Tanya.
Mm-hmm.
Say
Okay.
Tanya.
Tanya?
Well, what were Winters? Tanya and what?
Tanya and Tara.
Tara. I want to see Tara.
Okay, Tara.
I want to say Tara.
Alright, I'm going to be the tiebreaker here. It's Tara.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, I'm pretty positive it's Tara.
Shit.
It's Tanya. Okay, page 32 it is.
Ah,
Wait, no, they're both sent you to what's it called? To dead ends. Oh my god, it's so
No
cool.
way.
Okay, hold up.
He lied.
bullshit! I call
Okay.
shenanigans!
The little sister's name is Tara the Terrible, you declare pride. Ah! The troll jumps up and down. I can't believe it! You got it right again! You jump into the air, you did it. Hand over my gold, you command Crombie. With tears in his eyes, Crombie withdraws 3 fat nugs of gold from his pocket
fat
of his little
nugs.
pants and hands them over to you.
We about to get.
Now show me where Zoe is, you direct. You check the timepiece. You still have about 1/5 of a palooka left. You follow him to the mouth of the tunnel where Zoe is sitting all tied up. Crombie unties her and scurries away. I got her gold, you exclaim. All right. She gives you a high five. How did you do it? You tell her the whole story on your way to the pyramid. You and Zoe reach the Grand Pyramid as the last few grains of sand are about to fall through the hourglass. We've got the gold, you shout triumphantly. The king himself shows you out into the jungle. You safely meet up with the Junior Explorer Adventure Club. And what an adventure it was.
Oh shit!
The
You
end.
succeeded.
Oh,
Good
shit.
ending!
Yeah, we only died like 4 times.
2 times.
7.
The 7.
Can you count?
Oh my god! I'm gonna check the. I already had it up. I want to check
What
the
is
bad
this?
endings.
7.
What we could.
I was about to say, we always love to look at the bad endings.
So let's see. Bad endings. Says waiting to see if the walls of the jewel cave reopen. You soon find out they never do. You're trapped in the jewel cave.
That's if you probably go up or
So
something.
yeah. Dragon surfs up some lava and then spews it all over you.
Fuck.
What?
You are
What?
burned to death.
Damn!
A dragon?
Yeah?
In South America?
What the hell? You dive into a giant pink and white flower to escape the hunters who pass by you. What the hell? You go to get out, but the petals are closed and you won't move. Then the giant flower begins to chew at you.
Oh my god.
What the
Holy
fuck?
shit! A giant bat mishears you in Crumbie and gets offended. You try to plead your case, but the bat eats you.
It's offended?
Oh,
Crombie gets offended.
so if you say bat, the bat comes and eats you.
That's like, fuck you, and Crombie's like, I want to eat him.
Zoe sends you inside a cavern, but it turns out the cavern is the mouth of the giant stone beast. Zoe cut a deal with the beast to eat you instead of her.
Damn! Zoe's a.
Damn!
We already knew that when she tried to murder us on the lake.
And she was
Just
like,
playing a harmless trick.
Well, okay, there's
but
that
she
one.
knew you couldn't swim, though.
Okay, well, shaking hands, yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
that one.
Zoe and you are eaten by Crombie after answering the Goosebump questions incorrectly.
You and Ben.
Alternately, You discover that singing to the skeletons makes them freeze, but they come back to life if you stop singing. You're forced to sing to them forever in order to keep them from attacking you. What the fuck?
What the hell?
Damn.
So far, we've got a troll and lederhosen, spore feet people, a dragon, a bat.
Don't forget
And
the cave
skeletons.
beast thing.
Oh, you and Ben?
I don't know, who the fuck is Ben? I know, I saw that too.
It's Ben Kissel.
Muglani. It is implied that your Ben's heads will be shrunk down and added to your shrunken head collection.
You and your friends discover your pockets are filled with gemstone fragments. It's implied you become wealthy afterward. That's one of the good endings.
Oh.
After you eat a fire heart fruit, your human form is restored so quickly you don't bother to finish it. Then you tell your parents about your adventure. They don't believe you. When your tongue suddenly zaps up a fly, you have realized that you should have eaten the whole fruit. You eat the whole fire heart fruit, and you find out that when you belch, you can create fire.
Cool.
And then the last ending is the good ending we got.
Oh my god. There's one where you get killed by a boa, one where you get eaten by ants, boulder to death.
Okay, so the creature on the front of the book is supposed to represent the reader in the story at certain points. However, in the book, the reader is described as being a gray creature, while on the cover, the colors are pink and purple. So they're supposed to look like this. Okay, so those creatures were supposed to be this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
Because they said gray, you know? But they got the color wrong, pretty much. On page 14, Zoe is called Liz, which ends up being the name of one of the reader's friends in the next book.
Beautiful, R.M. Stein. Good job.
So the endings involve you being eaten.
How is that a spore slime covered in rock?
I don't fucking know.
Oh my
Or maybe,
god.
maybe it's not supposed to be.
Here's one where if we escape the king. You and Zoe make it back to your group later that night. The king finds you at your camp and turns you into stone. Taking his timepiece. So,
See, that's why we didn't want to steal.
Okay,
See,
apparently
Max?
Crombie the troll and Muglani, the fish creature, I believe is what it is, appear as background monsters in the Goosebumps film. Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting. I'm actually going to click on the... Oh, that little fucker.
Oh.
That's what I say. So that's what he's supposed to look like. He's literally a troll with lederhosen.
Okay.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
I like alignment evil. I never would have guessed.
When he was like, I like to eat
I like to
people.
eat boys.
Kind of reminds me of
I like to eat the
It
boys.
kind of reminded me of your gnome. Your fucking...
Fucking Terry the Gnome.
Yes. Yeah, fucking...
Oh, never mind. This is what Muglani is. A stereotype.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
Racist. Alignment evil.
clearly.
Racist.
Oh, God. Spider ending.
Ooh, a spider ending. I love those.
Yeah, spider wraps you up in silk and probably eats you and Zoe.
Probably.
Crombie appears in Goosebumps the game as a leprechaun that gives the player a riddle. If the player solves the riddle, Crombie lets them pass, but if they can't solve it, Crombie eats them. The
Yeah.
player can also get the achievement Deep in the Jungle of Retail once they defeat Crombie. It's pretty cool. Alright, so that's the end of this episode. I feel like we defeated the jungle with a very anticlimactic ending, but we got an ending one way or another.
By knowing trivia.
Yep. I had to be the tiebreaker and tell you guys the right one.
Thank you.
Doesn't
You're
matter.
welcome.
Hat sucks.
Okay.
It had to be Terror the Terror. It was like, it made sense.
Terror the Terrible.
The
yeah.
alliteration and the...
I thought it was gonna be like, what happens to your sister at the end of the book? It's like, you pretty much give her a quantum abortion. You perform a quantum abortion on your little sister. Like, you knock... Okay, so the cuckoo clock, you turn the head, so it's turning back time. And you come back to as a little kid, and you accidentally knock the year she was born. So... the year she was born gets checked away, so she was never born,
Holy
and you're
shit.
now a single kid, and you're like, I might go back and fix it, but I don't think I will.
Oh my god.
You literally do a quantum abortion in that book,
Oh my god. That's
pretty
fucking...
fucked.
right?
How much do you like your sister? Well, let's see. If given the scenario, I would give her a quantum abortion if given the chance.
That's like something your sister would say at like 18 or something. I mean,
God.
there are ways to prevent this, Mom and Dad.
She was like 12 when she said that.
Whatever. She would have said that at 12. She was smart. All right.
That's funny.
So, thank you for joining us this week. If you liked what you heard, make sure to give us a heart on SoundCloud, or maybe give us a 5-star review on iTunes. It really helps people find our show if you do these things. If you want to hear us do another one of these, you can donate to us. Send me a private message through Twitter, Instagram, the Facebook page, and I will gladly pick them up. I will pay shipping and handling, or I'll just buy them. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Fuck y'all, motherfucker. I'm gonna do this.
Yeet.
Also, if you really want to help us out, pitch us $1 or $2 on patreon.com/speaking of which. $1 goes a long way, and it goes strictly to the show and nothing else. You can follow me at _rupel on Twitter and Instagram now, where I post pictures and retweet porn and funny stuff.
Same thing you do on Twitter.
Yeah, only on Twitter. No, I do that on Twitter. Instagram, you can't do porn.
Oh.
Yeah, I only post stuff on Instagram. I don't really stalk people.
He posts the haunted cabinet on Instagram.
I did. I posted the haunted cabinet from the theater.
Oh, that's cool.
And I posted a picture of a really tiny wasp next to a dime to show perspective.
Oh.
So, it's pretty cool. And that's it for me, Sam.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Berserker Rose, where right now I'm mainly posting pictures of cats and chickens that I'm house sitting.
What the chicken?
Cute.
Weiss?
Twitter, left, Force Left Hander. Also, you can find my YouTube channel, which only has 2 videos because YouTube's being a jerk on copyright. Also, Force Left Hander, and then Facebook. Luis Capicio.
What was that last bit?
Luis Capicio.
Okay.
Could you fucking maybe spell that for all the non-natives?
They'll figure it out.
No, they won't be able to figure that out. Fuck you, they won't.
Then they can't find me. That's good.
That's fair.
Just remember Force Left-Hander. Just go from
Alright,
there.
Max is a... you have a Twitch? Do you want to share your Twitch?
I do.
Share your
Last
Twitch.
week I lied. I do have something. I have been streaming regularly on twitch.tv/purplesaber.
Purple Saber.
I'm playing...
Can you spell it?
Yes, it's purple,
Yeah.
Saber.
Okay.
Like from Persona.
Wait,
But-
SABR?
ER.
ER, okay.
No,
I'll put a
R.
link in the description.
Yeah, I've been playing Neo lately.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun.
Told you. And Dylan, you got anything?
No, I'm fucking lame.
Fucking loser.
Fucking do an
Why aren't you on
Instagram.
Instagram? Why don't you post pictures on Instagram?
Like, even of, like, your dogs
Let's
and
see
shit.
what you've been drawing. I want to
What's
see what you've been
Instagram?
drawing.
oh, you
Even
have an
deleted.
Instagram. I know because I added you.
How? I don't have one.
I could have sworn I saw your face on there.
How?
I don't know. Maybe you accidentally made it.
No.
Did you make one forever going for
No.
Are you
Probably.
No.
Did Jazzy accidentally make it for you?
That-
No,
Accidentally.
accidentally.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I haven't made one.
I could have sworn I saw you on the thing. Hold on, I'm gonna go to following real quick. Yeah, Dylan Howard here.
What
I'm
the
following it.
fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you
okay,
posted
yeah.
anything, like, ever?
No, I remember now because I remember when I was trying to pick a picture of my face. I was like, I don't have a pretty picture, so I picked the fucking
The Buenos Dias motherfucker.
Buenos Dias fuck boys.
Yeah, there we go.
Was it a chihuahua?
No, it's a
No,
fucking
it's a skeleton. It's when
I like the
Reaper-
only two things you're following are 2 black women.
Yeah.
Bare ass and bare titties.
No shame.
I'm just gonna say, you should just post your, your art on there.
Alright.
I was about to say. And
That's what I do.
I was about to say, just put random hashtags and people will be like, oh, that's really fucking cool. Like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I put chickens and I got likes just because I put hashtag chicken and people were like,
Yeah, I put hashtag scary wasp, and I have a random comment from a Russian person. I can't pronounce the word because I don't read Russian, and it probably means creepy or something, or scary.
do you want to meet hot Russians?
No, it was only one word.
They just saw like this. They're spooky.
It was a girl, so. This is spooky.
Also, if anybody
Oh,
wants
fuck me in my.
Also, if anybody wants me to do video editing, let me know. I like to video edit now.
Send him a PM at forceleft-hander at gmail.com. Thank you for joining us this week. Next week's episode will be even better than this one, and I thought this one was a pretty cool one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeet.
I think next week's episode will be celebrating my birthday, probably, so I'll probably be getting drunk.
Yeah. Drunk podcast. Woo.
Woo! And I can tell Bible stories again.
God.
Very funny.
That sounded